Hi everybody, Mark from Northeast Bastion. How you guys doing? Well, doing all of these all these deep dive videos into PowerTeam lures, I started to make a list, as you guys have, if you've been watching those videos, as you've seen, and there was a few PowerTeam lure baits that I like to throw that I didn't have some of their colors of that I wanted to try out and add to the arsenal. So I made an order, and I got a new PowerTeam Lures sticker for my electric boat, so that'll be perfect right there. But these are baits that I think I've covered so far. Yes, that I've covered in my deep dive series, and one of them is the color I love, and I'm just kind of stocking up on them. And these other ones, I did not have this bait in that color, and I definitely want to give it a try. So let me show you what I got here. I did get a pack of the 4.8 swinging hammer swim bait, and this is the Slam Shad color, which I did not have. And the packaging is essentially, I haven't made an order in a while, not because I don't like the baits. I just, as you guys have seen, have so many, and I just haven't gotten anything in a while. But then there are some colors they've released over the years that I hadn't gotten, I want to try, and that's that Slam Shad in that 4.8 swim bait. So really, if you guys saw my video on this, the packaging is essentially the same. The hog tonic is still in there. It's just in a different, it's not a clear plastic container anymore. It's solid white. But if you haven't seen the other video, I will show you this bait, because this is a really cool swim bait. So 4.8 inch swim bait. Whew, it's got that garlic smell, which we know we love. And I'm probably going to get out fishing on Thursday, so I'm definitely going to bring this out with me because I want to throw these new colors. But I will probably try this. I'll probably throw this on an underspin my first time out with it, just to see how I like it with that. But that's a pretty cool color, that Slam Shad. It's like a clear silver underneath. It's got the blue, and I guess it's just blue flake. It's like a smoked blue flake on top. So if you guys are wondering what that color looks like up close, real natural. This will be really good probably in the clear water. And most of my lakes around here are pretty clear, so this should play pretty well. Very nice looking bait fish style color. So that's the Slam Shad. If you guys were wondering what that looked like, there you go. So that comes in the 5-pack. I did not get a pro pack of that. I just got this single pack. But there it is, the 4.8 swinging hammer in the Slam Shad color. So I got a pack of those. I did get 2 of the colors of the 3.6 inch JP hammer shad, and I got the Slam Shad in that too. The drop shot bait, Ned bait, and here's the pro packs. Here's what, if you get a pro pack, that's what they'll look like now. 25 baits in there. They throw some of the hog tonic in there. Now remember, do not open that up in your house. These little guys here. That is really, really strong garlic scent. It's great. I love it. It works awesome. But do not do it in the house. Do not do it. Don't do it in your truck or your car or any closed space, because it is strong. So they got 3 in there, so that's pretty cool. So here's that Slam Shad in the JP hammer, the hammer shad. So here's that color. Now this is Slam Shad. And this is the Slam Shad. So in the swim bait, just looking at the baits, the swim bait, it's a little lighter on top, it seems. So it seems like it's a little darker, on the top of there. So it's a little slightly different on the smaller bait. Essentially maybe a little more blue flake in there. So the Slam Shad in the JP, just from looking at it, it's a little different in the JP hammer. There's a little more flake here. There's a little more blue flake on the bottom. It's a darker top than on the swim bait, but it's pretty cool. These are really good drop shot baits. They work really good on a Ned. So when I take this out on the boat, I'll try it throwing it on a Ned. I'll definitely throw it on a drop shot. So this little tail going around here, that gives a lot of nice action, and it's got a meaty top up there, so it's pretty durable. 2 little eyeballs. It's got little gills. And it has the segmented body, so it does have some nice action. So that is the Slam Shad 25 count pro pack, the 3.6 inch bait. Just checking. Yeah, they're definitely a little darker on top than on the swim bait. But that is the Slam Shad color, which is a color I don't have. I also got in the 3.6 inch JP Hammer Shad is the Smoking Minnow, which is a color that's similar to the Slam Shad. See the pattern here of me getting colors that are this one is more of a smoke on top. Actually almost, it's almost totally silver, I would say. I guess that's more of a silver on the bottom. This has some different color flake in there. Looks like some green maybe, definitely some black flake, some different flakes. So it's just a little slightly different. So if you like the Slam Shad, you will definitely like the Smoky Minnow. So it's like a smoke with some flake in it, and that silver underneath. So that's going to be another good baitfish imitator right there. So if you're wondering what that one looked like, which I was because I didn't have them, that's what it looks like up close. So I can check that off the list. And of course, Hog Tonic. Beware of where you open that up. 25 pack, so that's good. I always love the 25 packs. What I'll do is, when I get these new baits, I'm going to reorganize all my PowerTeam boxes and, put the new ones in and just kind of move things around. A couple of boxes, the tabs are broken. I'll probably improve on those. I did get 2 pro packs of the food chain tube. Now I have not done videos on the tubes yet, which are the next ones on the list, but this is that 4.5 inch food chain tube for flipping and pitching. I got 2 pro packs. Of course, I've got to get kitchen sink, which is when I saw they had it in that color, I had to get it, and I didn't have it in that, and I didn't have it in the Okeechobee Craw. So there's 25 big flipping tubes. So here's and it's a 4.5 inch bait. Here's the Okeechobee Craw. Really awesome looking bait. If you like to flip and pitch tubes, which I do, give this one a try if you haven't tried it. You've got these 2 big flappers on each side. Then you've got the smaller ones here in the middle. And this has a really nice action. And it's a nice bulky bait, perfect for flipping and pitching, 4/0 hook. The Okeechobee Craw color is great with that sapphire blue on one side, the green pumpkin and blue flake on the other. This is gonna look awesome in the water. That sapphire blue looks great. That is really a cool 2-tone color right there. So that's the Okeechobee Craw in the food chain tube. So now, I think that's all the colors. I think all the colors they make I've got. And of course, as I mentioned, I had to get the kitchen sink. When I saw they were making that in the food chain tube, I knew I would be getting some eventually. So that's the color right there. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to throw this. I love this color. It's such a great, I don't know what it is about this this kitchen sink, green pumpkin candy, watermelon candy, whatever they call it, kitchen sink. It's just so effective everywhere. Clear water, dirty water, it does not matter. Every bait I use with this color, it catches fish. So I cannot wait to use it with this tube. There's the 2 big flappers. There's your tube body. It's got ribs on it. 4/0 hook, 3/8 ounce weight, 1/2 ounce depending on how thick a cover you're throwing. I think I've got 1/2 ounce on my Texas rig setup right now. And you've got it a little, that they've made it a hard plastic on top there, which is good. You want that in a tube when you flip it. Just keeps the hook on there much better with that full, it's not open until, that's an open part of the tube, but that's solid right there. So that makes it better for your hook when it's in there, just how it lines up. And sometimes I might even put a little chartreuse on there just to change it up, but that's the one I really wanted. Food chain tube, 4.5 inch, kitchen sink color. I can't wait to throw it. Can't wait to throw it. Which will be Thursday the way it looks right now. I'll probably fish local Thursday, and then next week is going to be I got some lakes in Vermont I want to go fish. But that's the 2 food chain tubes I got, and of course, I've got to get my favorite bait that they make, and that's that 3.5 inch Craw hors d'oeuvre. I got 2 pro packs. The Wicked Berry, a color I did not have. It's the only color I didn't have that they make. And then I got a pack of the kitchen sink, which is a color I love, but I'll make an order of this and buy this every now and then because I never want to run out. But the Wicked Berry color I didn't have, so let me show you the Crawerve. If you guys have never seen it before, if you've never seen any of my videos, if you've never seen a PowerTeam lure video before, the Crawerve is a 3.5-inch cross style bait. You can throw this on a Ned. I love it. It's my favorite jig trailer. It's just a dynamite jig trailer, and I did not have this Wicked Berry color, so it's like a black with purple flake on top, and then you've got that sapphire blue on the bottom. So that's going to look, and when you get them, they're going to come with that little piece of plastic on the middle there. That just keeps the claws together so they're not flopping around and getting bent up while they're in packaging. But I do have, yes, because I did get a new Black Magic, whoops, drop it. I did get a new Black Magic jig, queen tackle jig, the other day in my order. So when you rig this up, I just put rattles on these the other day. It's got two little eyeballs on it, so that's your top there. But just kind of move your weed guard out of the way, go right through the center of the bait. You just cinch that down the, I always go to kind of like the middle of the bait there, maybe a little further. And then pop it up, and then work it down, get it just on that little. Now that, my friends, is a great combo. For a black and blue jig, a black jig, even that blue sapphire jig, and I'll take this fish, this bait's ready to go. Take that little piece of plastic off, so now those claws can, you know, flap around all they want. But that is a great combination right there. If you like throwing black and blue, black and purple, dark colored jigs, it's a great combo right there. You've got the black jig, or the black jig with blue flake and that Black Magic. The trailer has got the sapphire blue underneath, the black with the purple flake up top. Just some great colors in there. I mean, that jig is ready to go and catch fish right there. That looks great. That looks great. Can't wait to throw that one. So that is the Wicked Berry. If you're wondering what that looked like in the Pro Pack, or in the Crawerve, there you go. And there's a 25 count Pro Pack, lasts me a long time. And I've got to throw in, of course, kitchen sink. I love this color, as I just mentioned. I never want to run out. So throwing a Pro Pack into my order every now and then will keep me well stocked. So that's my favorite jig trailer right there. That's my favorite jig trailer color. You know, that kitchen sink on a watermelon candy jig, a green pumpkin candy jig, a green pumpkin jig. I use this on that queen tackle blue craw. I use this as a trailer. It works great. All their colors are really good trailers. They match well. They're nice. They have a lot of options there to match, you know, your skirt. But this color here, to me, is just, this is the best. This is the best. I've caught so many fish on this in my lifetime of using it that I can't recommend it enough. If you're looking for a new jig trailer and you haven't tried this, give it a shot. Give it a shot. And I think I'll check for you guys. Let's see. PowerTeam lures. Where's that Crawerve? There she is. Now, if you guys were to buy the Crawerve in a single pack is 8 baits. It's like $5.70. Remember, I have that code, that PowerTeam code, Mark NJ Bass, save you 15%. So take 15% off $5.70. That's your 8-pack. If you go for a Pro Pack, that's going to cost you $11.49. So 25 baits, $11.49. Take 15% off. Pretty good, probably under $10 with the discount. So take advantage of that discount. I know a couple of you guys have messaged me that, you know, thank you that they've made some orders and have saved them money. So thanks for using the code. You know, support the bait company because they make great stuff. But that's it, guys. The Crawerve 3.5-inch bait, excellent on a Ned. But man, it is a great jig trailer. But try it on a Ned too. That and the 3.6 hammer shad. Good Ned baits if you want to show them something different other than a typical Ned worm, because these craws work really good on a Ned. But that, my friends, is it. That's what I got from PowerTeam Lures. I've been meaning to order some of these colors that I want to try out. I still have a list of a few other ones I'll try that I'll get as time goes by here. and add them to the arsenal. But just to kind of wrap everything up, I got 2 pro packs of the Craw hors d'oeuvres kitchen sink, which I have just stocking up. The Wicked Berry, one I wanted to try, and you see how great that looks on that black blue jig. I mean, that's a great combo right there. That'll catch fish on any lake you fish right there. I got 2 pro packs of the food chain tube, the Okeechobee Craw. See how cool that looks? What a great color. And the one I really wanted to get, I cannot wait to throw, the kitchen sink. That will be in the water on Thursday, and hopefully catch some fish on it and show them to you. But that's the flipping baits I got. Then I got some swim baits, drop shot baits. I got a pack of the 4/8 swinging hammer in that slam shad color. Then I also got the slam shad in the JP hammer. 3/6 drop shot bait, Ned bait 2, works great. Excuse me. And then I got that smoking minnow color, which is really cool. Really cool. And it's got a bunch of those. If you order, some pro packs, you will definitely have a nice collection of hog tonic with these little guys right here. So there were 3 in each one, so they'll go a long way. Not that I'm going to run out, because I have some of the big containers, but that's it, guys. So if you really like the baits, the pro packs are the way to go. 25 count will, I'm sure will last you a long time. So the JP hammers, the Craw hors d'oeuvres, and the tubes. So I am gonna cross those off the list and see what the next ones I want to get. But I mean, that just looks great. I can't wait to throw that one. But that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. So remember, PowerTeam Lures. Here's the sticker they sent me. There's the website. Check it out. Still there, still making great baits. I don't hear people talk about them as much anymore, but they're still out there, still making great baits, as you guys can see. And I'm gonna work on those tube videos I've been meaning to do too, of the deep dive into the baits. So I'm gonna work through the tubes and the worms and the rest of the stuff that you'd find on the website. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So any questions, let me know. Remember, if you order anything from PowerTeam Lures, create your account. When you sign out, use my code MarkNJBass. That's my code that I got when I lived in New Jersey. That was the code that I got when Bob and Katie owned the company. They're the ones that got me involved in it years ago. And, they were a New Jersey company. Then I think they moved to Virginia. I don't know when they sold the company exactly, but I know the company is located now. I don't know who the owners are. If anybody does, post it in the comments. I don't know, because I don't really see them as that active on social media or anything. So I think it's in Pennsylvania where they're located now. So I ordered this stuff and I got it in like a couple days. So shipping was very quick, which is nice. And I love the baits. I just love them. You guys have seen I've done a ton of videos on them, and I think they're very underrated. So if you're looking for some new soft plastics to try out, give them a shot. All right. So any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Please like this video. Please share it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.